Somerville Bears football returns to NorCal Sports TV one final time this season, and they're on the road, facing the Linden Lions, a game that determined who won the championship last year. Now it's a fight for second. It's Bears football on NorCal Sports TV. What do you think of when you hear the word raining? The thing with the English language, you can hear a word that sounds the same as another. For most people, they heard raining and imagine this: dark, gloomy, wet. But for Tuolumne County, they heard raining, as in reigning champs. The Somerville Bears have a share of the Motherlode League title. He's gonna go! He's gonna take it! For the first time, the Somerville Bears are the Sac Joaquin section champions. It'll try to answer quickly. He breaks past the secondary. From league to section, and now state champions, it's the Somerville Bears. Touchdown, Somerville! The reigning champions return to the gridiron. Somerville Bears football is on NorCal Sports TV. Tuolumne County, where we win big.
You're watching NorCal Sports TV with my Uncle Levi.
The Linden Lions today celebrating Mark Miller, the former head coach, coached two different stints for the Linden Lions throughout the 70s, 80s, and then again in the late aughts. So Mark Miller has been a huge part of this Linden Lions school for so long. He's even inducted in the Sac Joaquin Section Hall of Fame for the CIF. And the Linden Lions not only celebrating senior night through all their fall sports, including golf, cheerleading, football, and more, but also celebrating Mark Miller.
Please join us in congratulating Mark Miller and his family.
The Lions Stadium will forever be known as the home of Coach Mark Miller, making sure that he will be part of Linden Lion football for the rest of time. Linden Lions had their senior night festivities in between the junior varsity and varsity game for all the football players. So as soon as junior varsity ended, they started the clock running down from 30 minutes. Somerville was out there warming up, getting themselves ready, while the Linden Lions senior players and more were off to the side of the field waiting to make their entrance. The seniors were making their way across the track and only had about 13 minutes to warm up instead of the normal 30. So we'll see if that makes an impact on this game, as the Linden Lions in their gray and yellow, while the Somerville Bears in their white and black. One big player to watch out for on the Linden Lions side is number 1, DeAndre Smith, the senior wide receiver. He has been the big target. He has been the big offensive playmaker all season long for the Linden Lions. He was on the team last year, didn't get a lot of play in that game against Somerville for the league championship, but today we expect him to bring in big numbers, especially after seeing the junior varsity quarterback Hunger throw the ball downfield so often and hitting his target as much as he did. Varsity, you take that next step, and so we expect the same. But as Mark Miller is out there doing the coin toss for the Linden Lions' final regular season game this season, we'll see who earns possession of the ball, who gets to kick, and more. While they're still meeting out there, here's a look at your local NorCal Sports TV sponsor.
The Good Guys 35th Fuel Curve Autumn Get-Together. Over 2,500 American-made and powered show cars and trucks. A huge swap meet, Fender Midway Family Fun Zone, live music, and more. November 8th and 9th at the Alameda County Fairgrounds. Details at good-guys.com.
The Lions won the toss and it was deferred. The Lions have deferred. The Bears will be receiving. The Lions will be defending the west goal. Now Coach Miller and his his family will walk down and take a look at the new sign at the scoreboard. Just take a couple seconds for them to get down there, and then we will go on with the national anthem. Been serving in our armed forces around the world and protecting our freedom, and our first responders protecting us here at home as the Linden Lion Marching Band plays our national anthem.
Bears football coming up. It's NorCal Sports TV. You're taking Highway 49, Highway 99, coming from anywhere in the 209 or much, much further, take a drive up Highway 108 to the NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp. It's a 5-day overnight summer basketball camp in the Sierra foothills of Sonora. The NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp, where we keep it 100. Somerville Bears football on NorCal Sports TV is brought to you by the Bears Quarterback Club, Leslie Heavy Haul, Grocery Outlet Bargain Market, The Outpost, Leanne Lupo, the Sonora Area Foundation, and the NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp.
We are more than your one-stop shop for snacks and drinks. Our 3 locations, Outpost Soulsbyville, Sugar Pine Outpost, and the Cold Springs Outpost, is gas, lunch, dinner, even seasonings and more. Voted Best Burger of Tuolumne County in 2024. If you're going to Pinecrest, Dodge Ridge, or taking a scenic drive up Highway 108, the Cold Springs Outpost and Deli is open 7 days a week. At the Outpost, we appreciate the community that supports us and allows us in turn to support the community. At the Outpost, when you walk through the door, you're family.
The Deo Espresso and Smoothies kickoff on NorCal Sports TV, a proud sponsor of Somerville Bears football. We have 4 12-minute quarters coming your way on the special Linden Lion Night, not only honoring former head coach Mark Miller, but also honoring the seniors for their senior night. Lopez will try to return the kick straight up the middle of the field. He's tripped up and dragged down near the 35. Somerville will be in great field position to start it off. Here was the intro to the Lions. Like I said, senior night, they spent 15 minutes congratulating them, having them walk down the track. But then, right before warm-ups, trick or treat, smell defeat. Our seniors got you beat. That's what they walked out to. We'll see if the Linden Lions can live true to that. But remember, the only thing that stands in their way is 11-year head coach, the reigning D6 state champions, the Somerville Bears. Leveros and company out there First time playing on this Linden grass field back in the Motherlode League in over 10 years. Here goes Luke Larson taking off down into Lion territory. Free of flags inside the 20, a red zone trip on the first play of the game. Luke Larson with relative ease busting through the line. He had 1 carry before the start of last week's game. He now has 4 on the season and starting one off on the first play of scrimmage. Larson has been the number 1 receiver, but has now been getting reps as a running back, adding to his total throughout the season, being a monster on offense. 59 yards, excluding the one he just had. Leveros, he'll get his first carry as he jumps over the line for a gain of 7. Somerville coming out of the gate stronger than ever. Bryce Leveros running that one. He had a big passing game last week against Big Valley Christian. We'll see how much he goes to the air tonight. Lee is to his right in the backfield. Wrapping around is Lopez. Bouncing, trying to cut. Hit from behind, dragged down. He does gain close to the yard to get. He might be short for 3rd and inches. Lopez had a new rushing long last week. He had a 47-yard rush that resulted in a touchdown. He now has 2 rushing touchdowns. Or 10 rushing touchdowns, rather. He had 2 last week. 3rd and inches for the Somerville offense. Leveros following Lee inside the 5, still on his feet, trying to lunge into the end zone. He's got it! Touchdown, Somerville! Bryce Leveros putting his head down, keeps his legs moving. That's the first rule on offense. If they're not going to tackle your legs, take 1 step after another. 1 foot, then the next. He does just that to break the plane into the end zone. Pay dirt, 6 points Somerville. And now, of course, they'll rely on Bigfoot Bryson Benitez, who was 7 of 7 on extra points last week. He has missed 4 all season long, but all 4 of those misses were blocked by the special teams of their opponent. So here's Benitez with just 1:56 into the game. Somerville already up 6-0. Larson will hold for him, and he puts this one right into the windshield of a Hyundai Palisade. 7-0 is the score. Somerville leading.
When it comes to real estate, you really want somebody who can unlock those doors and hand you the keys. Lupo is the name. Synonymous with real estate in Tuolumne County already for 30 years, the latest Lupo family member to join the real estate team at Keller Williams Agency is Leanne Lupo. A Tuolumne County native who knows how special this place is we call home, and a hard worker who cares about clients. Special talent and a Somerville High School graduate and huge Bears supporter. Have her unlock the door and hand you the keys to your dream home today. Give her a call. See what she can do to help you.
Hello, Bears fans. The Bears Quarterback Club is excited to help bring you Bears football live streamed into your home or your device. Enjoy all the Bears football action on this TV quality broadcast. This is our way of saying thank you to the Bears community for all the support through the years. On behalf of the Bears Quarterback Club, thank you for watching and supporting Bears football. Enjoy the game.
Somerville, just a couple of plays, they find the end zone through the legs of Bryce Leveros. He has been the number 1 ball carrier all season long for Somerville. That is his 16th rushing touchdown, over 77 takes for over 560 yards. And Benitez will put this into the end zone for a touchback, and the Linden Lions will start their first offensive drive from the 20. And remember, big offensive name, DeAndre Smith, the senior wide receiver, is the man to look for. Linden does not pass as often as we saw last year in that league championship game to end the season. But when you have a senior like DeAndre Smith, you want to put that ball in the air, give him the opportunities. He has 45 receptions of the team's 77 total, 693 yards, including 9 receiving touchdowns. Man in motion. Quarterback is Jacob Ricketts, the senior. He'll look to pass on the first play of the game, drop it over the middle. Andrew Juarez, the senior running back, goes forward for 3. Juarez, only his 5th reception this year, has just 38 yards in total, including 1 touchdown. Ricketts back in the pistol for the 2nd and 6. The bottom of your screen is Leo Aguilas. Ricketts throwing back-to-back plays. It's DeAndre Smith. He's just shy of the marker. It'll be 3rd and inches. So now it's up to the Somerville defense. You have Gabe Rafferty out there, Owen Herrera, Luke Larson. You have 3 of the best linebackers in high school football all lined up right next to each other, looking to make a stop on 3rd and short. We've seen back-to-back passing plays from Ricketts, but now they might just have to go to the ground game. They only need a yard. Ricketts is alone in the backfield. Got Somerville to jump. That'll move it forward for a 1st down. On the left side of the line, fortunately getting caught on the hard count. Mentioned Luke Larson, Gabe Rafferty, Owen Herrera. Larson, 34 tackles. Rafferty, 22 tackles. Herrera, 34 tackles. But the number 1 defensive player on Somerville, Kyle Hamilton, 44 tackles, 2 sacks, 2 forced fumbles. He's the leader in most defensive categories. Offsides will make it 1st and 10 for Linden from the 34-yard line. Ricketts in the pistol. Avulos going from top to bottom, playing from the right hash. Ricketts, 2-step drop back. Offensive line covering for him. Nobody's able to get through. Now rolling left. Cuts up the middle. One hand gets on him. Luke Larson able to jump on top after the 7-yard run. Ricketts with all the time in the world. Eventually just saying, I'm going to take this myself as no receiver can find themselves open downfield. Luke Larson only played 1 half last week against Big Valley Christian. He earned 6 tackles. Picking up right where he left off last Friday night. 2nd and short. Ricketts, ground game, up the middle, bounces off, nowhere to go. It looks like they're going to say he gained 2 before the stop of forward momentum, and we'll give credit to Owen Herrera for the tackle. Owen Herrera had the onside kick recovery last week after Somerville scored their first touchdown to take a lead 7-6. Bryson Benitez, a trick play, bounced off the front player on the special teams of Big Valley Christian. Herrera was the first one there, hopped on top, got the ball back, and they never looked back as they won the game 49-6 in their final home game on senior night. Looking for a short gain. They are going to get it through the legs. I believe number 47 was the one who took it through. It is. First down, Linden, moving the ball downfield efficiently. Linden and Somerville since 2004 has played 15 times. Somerville has won 9 of those battles, including the last 3, dating back to 2016, 2017, and last year, the 28-7 victory for the Motherlode League Championship, where Linden was only able to find the end zone once on a defensive touchdown. Ricketts throwing to Smith. Has it in his hands, escapes the first defender, and Clavey Duncan, the secondary, will have to come in and finish him off. DeAndre Smith, the reception, breaking 700 receiving yards on the season with this one play. First and 10 from the 40. Another run up the middle, bursting through. Hanley trying to get to him. Finally pushed out of bounds again by Duncan. Good hole made. The lineman cutting across to make the open hole. That was Andrew Juarez, the senior running back. Another first down to move the chains. Quick dish pass. Smith finds Juarez. Smith was the one who took the snap that time. It'll be a loss of 2. Larson again, another tackle. You mention his name every single play if you wanted to. He's been in there on defense every single snap you could imagine, and then offensively his targets are picking up as well. So after Smith took that last snap, Ricketts will return into the game. Ricketts, 37 completions on 53 attempts for just under 70% pass completion, has 730 yards of passing coming into this game against Somerville. Another run. It's Juarez. Goes into the chest of Duncan. That's his third tackle tonight. Clavey Duncan, as I mentioned, already 3 tackles. He had 20 entering this game, including an interception. Third and 6 for Linden. High red zone visit. Ricketts sends Agvulos up to the top of the screen. Ricketts looks towards Smith, has him open, got him again, this time inside the 15. DeAndre Smith, targeted multiple times, has not let the Lions offense down, continuing to push them forward as the chains will be reset again. High at the top of your screen is Antony Moore. He's guarded by Ben Myers. Snap from Ricketts. Gains a couple through the legs of Andrew Juarez. Linden coming into this game with 259 points scored on the season. But when you look at league standings, they have scored 216 points, which is the most out of any Motherlode League team in league play. Calaveras is second with 211 points scored, and then Somerville with 193. As Ricketts bursting through, landed on top of Luke Larson, comes down. It'll be third down and short. Larson having to come from behind. Duncan will get credit for that tackle, even though Luke Larson was the one who stopped him from going in the end zone. Duncan grabbed his leg, stopped his momentum forward. And despite the high-scoring offense from Linden, as we have Juarez getting in. Touchdown, Linden. Lions, another great job moving the ball methodically down the field. One play after another, not looking to go deep downfield, not to be explosive, just get what they need to move the chains and keep their offense out on the field, leading eventually to Andrew Juarez breaking the plane. Andrew Juarez, that's his 15th time finding the end zone through the ground. for the extra point. Juarez will kick. It looks like it's outside, and it is. Linden still behind by 1 as we're late in the first quarter. More Bears football up after this message from the Sonora Area Foundation.
Area Foundation remains focused on its mission of strengthening its communities. It does that through 3 functions: assisting donors, awarding grants, and leading the community. The vision of the Sonora Area Foundation is that it will be the benchmark for exemplary practices in the philanthropy field. You can go to sonoraarea.org to learn more. Sonora Area Foundation, for good, forever. You ever needed a specialized trucking company for environmental cleanup? One that provides reliable, cost-effective transportation of aggregate materials and bulk construction equipment? Leslie Heavy Haul, who've been in business since 1978, are your people. Use their specialized equipment and personnel today by calling 209-840-1827 or check them out online, leslieheavyhaul.com. Follow them on Facebook and Instagram too. It's Leslie Heavy Haul.
Deo Espresso and Smoothies kickoff in Linden as the Lions answer back on a touchdown but are unable to get the extra point. Here is Aiden Ripley bringing that one down, and the Bears will set up camp from the 34. That's where they will start their second offensive drive. Shout out to Chris and Mia watching Bears football on NorCal Sports TV. Mark Kraft in the comments saying, "Go Bears," and Holly saying it's the game of the week on KCRA 3, and it is. Del Rogers in attendance for the KCRA 3 High School Playbook Game of the Week. Believe he mentioned 11 p.m. is when the segment will air, so if you'd like to watch whether it's Linden or Somerville on KCRA 3 News, that'll be at 11. Ball is loose. It's on the ground. Both teams jumping on it. There is no one pointing except the officials. Looks like Somerville will get the ball back. Second down and 10. Just a little bit of a high snap. Lee and Leveros, miscommunication, but it will be second and 10. No gain, no loss. Tight formation for the Bears. Lopez running to the right, trying to hit him. Leveros throws it a little too low to the ground, and Lopez can't hold on. Lopez, big rushing game last week against Big Valley Christian. 2 rushing touchdowns, now has 10 on the season. He had a 47-yard rushing touchdown, which is his rushing long this year now. Leveros went 1 passing touchdown last week, which is his second on the season. But he also took a sack, which is only his third of the season. Lopez gets hit this time. He gets the reception, but it's a loss of 1. Now fourth down. Somerville will look to punt. Somerville punted twice last week against Big Valley Christian. And on the season, they have only punted 11 times. They had 4 in their loss against Calaveras, 3 in the loss against Ripon Christian, and then 2 last week in the 49-6 victory against Big Valley Christian. Minutes turns to seconds in the first as we have 40 seconds to go. Leveros will be the one to punt from their own 25. Leveros gets this one off as a line drives over the middle. Looked to be picked up. That ball, thought it may have been touched, but instead he evades it. Picked up by Somerville, and from around the 35-yard line is where the Linden Lions will take over for their second offensive drive. They scored on the first, but missed the extra point.
The Good Guys 35th Fuel Curve Autumn Get-Together. Over 2,500 American-made and powered show cars and trucks. A huge swap meet, Fender Midway Family Fun Zone, live music, and more. November 8th and 9th at the Alameda County Fairgrounds. Details at good-guys.com.
Looking back at the punt return from Linden, the returner bounces right off his foot. Ball right there on the side. and then he goes away saying that he didn't touch it. The officials will give it to Linden anyway, as Somerville had picked it up and down the ball. But right now, everyone looking towards Luke Larson as he was injured on the punt. He's still down on the ground trying to make his way to the sideline. And as the trainers are looking at him, we'll look at this.
When it comes to real estate, you really want somebody who can unlock those doors and hand you the keys. Lupo is the name. Synonymous with real estate in Tuolumne County already for 30 years, the latest Lupo family member to join the real estate team at Keller Williams Agency is Leanne Lupo. A Tuolumne County native who knows how special this place is we call home, and a hard worker who cares about clients. Special talent and a Somerville High School graduate and huge Bears supporter. Have her unlock the door and hand you the keys to your dream home today. Give her a call. See what she can do to help you.
Hello, Bears fan.
Unsportsmanlike conduct against Somerville. Dead ball penalty. That'll be 15 yards. And we'll take one more look at this on the punt return. It comes down. He kicks the ball up into the air. And Somerville is the one to grab it, which it would be a live ball and Somerville should have it. But instead, officials didn't see contact. And that sets us up for the final 27 seconds of quarter one. Pass to the air. Smith on the left side. Hanley drops him down. Clock will continue to run, and Luke Larson being checked out on the sideline after taking a hit on the punt. Time runs out in the first. It's Somerville leading just by a point. We'll be back with second quarter of action when we return from this message from your local NorCal Sports TV sponsor.
Area Foundation remains focused on its mission of strengthening its communities. It does that through three functions: assisting donors, awarding grants, and leading the community. The vision of the Sonora Area Foundation is that it will be the benchmark for exemplary practices in the philanthropy field. You can go to sonoraarea.org to learn more. Sonora Area Foundation, for good, forever. You ever needed a specialized trucking company for environmental cleanup? One that provides reliable, cost-effective transportation of aggregate materials and bulk construction equipment? Leslie Heavy Haul, who've been in business since 1978, are your people. Use their specialized equipment and personnel today by calling 209-840-1827 or check them out online, leslieheavyhaul.com. Follow them on Facebook and Instagram too. It's Leslie Heavy Haul for all your trucking needs, locally and long distance.
12 minutes down in the first half. Somerville leading 7-6. You're watching Bears football on NorCal Sports TV. Want to give a special shout out to Jamie and Stacy Toon watching in Scottsdale, Arizona. Thanks for being a part of Bears football and tuning in. Final regular season game and the final game on NorCal Sports TV this season. Have to get a subscription to another network if you'd like to watch Bears football in the postseason. But here's a run from Juarez as he'll move it upfield for a couple more yards.
At the 43-yard line. 3rd and 3.
Third and short. Ricketts rolling, throwing, has his man over the middle, caught for a first. Jevin Rogers gets credit for the tackle. Amy Larson saying, "Go Bears." Gary, thanks for the comment. 1st and 10 from the 39. Ricketts alone in the backfield, has two receivers to both sides. Excuse me, that's not Ricketts. Instead, that's Skylar Bell. He's rolling, and he's taken down by Herrera.
Gain on the play. Second down and 5 from the 34.
7-6 Somerville, leading just at the top of the second. 2nd and 5. Skylar Bell took the snap on that last play for Linden. Bell, 50 pass attempts. And the Lions will call timeout, so we'll be back after this message as we have Somerville leading 7-6 in Linden.
Located in downtown Sonora, Grocery Outlet is more than just a grocery store with fresh produce, fresh meat, including organic, but we have a huge selection of vitamins, health and beauty supply. We also have shelf stock with natural, organic, and specialty items that could make your head spin. Not to mention big brands with even bigger savings. It'll make you go bananas. Our annual food drive provides thousands of dollars for our Sonora community. Locally owned and operated by David and Jess Greenblatt.
Grocery Outlet Bargain Market.
We are more than your one-stop shop for snacks and drinks. Our 3 locations, Outpost Soulsbyville, Sugar Pine Outpost, and the Cold Springs Outpost, is gas, lunch, dinner, even seasonings and more. Voted Best Burger of Tuolumne County in 2024. If you're going to Pinecrest, Dodge Ridge, or taking a scenic drive up Highway 108, the Cold Springs Outpost in Delhi is open 7 days a week. At the Outpost, we appreciate the community that supports us and allows us in turn to...
2nd and 5 for the Lions. That's Bell. Taking the snap, hits Juarez. Try to be dragged down. Gets past Herrera and then taken down by Rafferty. Be a loss of 1 to pull up 3rd and 6. Bell has just about the same amount of attempts as Ricketts, who is the starting quarterback. They both have 53 attempts, but Ricketts has 7 more pass completions for nearly 10 times the amount of percentage, or 10 plus percentages than what Bell has. Ricketts have found the end zone more than Bell has, 8 times to Bell's 3. 3rd and long. Bell still out there for the Lion offense. Up the middle, Juarez on the run. Trucks into Rogers. He's going to be near the line to gain. We'll see if the tip of the ball ever crossed the plane to move the chains. They're going to say 4th down. Millimeters, centimeters, inches. Doesn't matter. They're going to be short.
4th down and 1 from the 30.
Bell with 3 men behind him. Some movement. Be against Somerville. They got him to move. From 4th and inches to 1st and 10 in favor of Linden. Now from the 25, Bell will stay out there. Man in motion, cutting across. He'll set at the line. He'll give to Juarez. Be a tackle from Gage Anderson, the senior defensive lineman. Shout out to Nana and Papa Caldwell saying Go Bears watching this week from Santa Fe, New Mexico. We have Arizona, New Mexico, California, where else? I know we have Alabaster, Alabama in there as well. Let's get all 50 states watching the high school game of the week here on KCRA 3, local news station out of Sacramento. Pass over the middle. That's deflected. Gets the hand in the air. Turns the lights out. Goes to flip the switch. And instead, it's stationary. Nowhere to go. Lions now stuck on 3rd and 6. Bell will be in the pistol. Juarez is right behind him. Throwing again. It's Smith. He's open, and he receives the ball near the 10. Somerville defense has done a fantastic job with their linebackers trying to rush through the middle, get to Bell or Ricketts, whoever's back there. They're doing a good job, but when it comes to the air, they need to cover DeAndre Smith. One of my connections just this morning said if Smith is out there one-on-one, the Linden Lions are going to shock Somerville. But if you have two men out there, maybe put Bryce Leveros, who plays safety. If you go over and double Smith, you're not going to have as many receptions to him, and they're not going to be able to move the ball. And right now, Linden showing that they can move the ball with him. But here, Carter Lee throws down a man for a huge loss. Bell returns to the huddle for Linden. It's 2nd and 16, and we have another state checked off the list, Marion, Arkansas. Thanks, Craig Cook. Keith and Chris Robbins watching from Sonora. Coach Pop Mike Oliva watching from Gilroy, rooting on JT Oliva, the sophomore. As we have another run from Juarez. Up the middle, we'll have Jevin Rogers with another tackle. Gets back to the original line of scrimmage. It'll still be 3rd and long, but they are near the goal line. Their second red zone trip in 2 possessions. Kyle Gagliasso, the senior, making their way off the field for the Lion offense. Bell with Juarez behind them. 2 to the top, 1 to the bottom. The lone receiver is Lincoln Lai. Bell looks left side, has his man, now cutting across the middle of the field, dodging one tackle, dodging another, and finally taken down. Ben Myers will stop him from moving any farther forward, but it is 4th and short. At this point, you can get a first down if you're inside the 1, but the goal line is right there beside you. You're down by 1 point in a big game with huge playoff implications. You're going to want to score the biggest amount of points possible, and if you don't get the first down or find the end zone, Somerville will have to move the ball from the 5-yard line or even closer. So Linden, it seems like an easy decision for them to go for this. Defense just needs to be ready not to jump for the 3rd time. Bell throwing, looking for Smith. Overthrows his man, and it goes incomplete. Somerville takes over on downs at the 5-yard line. 7-6. Somerville punted their last time with the ball. We'll see if they can escape something here.
Needed a specialized trucking company for environmental cleanup, one that provides reliable, cost-effective transportation of aggregate materials and bulk construction equipment? Leslie Heavy Haul, who've been in business since 1978, are your people. Use their specialized equipment and personnel today by calling 209-840-1827 or check them out online, leslieheavyhaul.com. Follow them on Facebook and Instagram too. It's Leslie Heavy Haul for all.
Leslie Heavy Haul for all your trucking needs, long distance and local. Bears football is on NorCal Sports TV as we have a penalty flag that it looks like will push Somerville even further back towards the goal line. False start against Somerville. He had 2 men in motion there. Thanks to the Herreras, Ruben, and Jesus watching Owen from South Carolina. Racking up those states, checking them off the map. Still have a lot further to go. 7-6 in the second. Nearing halftime on Linden Senior Night. Somerville trying to make a statement to be the number 2 in the D7 bracket when it comes to Sac Joaquin section playoffs. And one big reason why they were there last year, why they went further to state playoffs, and why they're in that position now is this man here, the starting quarterback, Bryce Leveros, 4-year varsity player. First year was a receiver as his older brother, Braylon Leveros, was the starting quarterback. He is now a quarterback coach for the team. But after that, as a sophomore, he decided, give me the ball in my hands, I'll be the quarterback. And just 2 short years later, he became a state champion and wants to do it one more time before ending his high school career. 2nd and 7. Leveros. Bustling. First down. Makes his way all the way into the Somerville stands, the visiting side. Bryce Leveros taking the long way around. Leveros had 25 rushes last year against Linden for 87 yards, including 3 touchdowns. Only other touchdown that was scored was by Orlando Lopez for the Somerville side, of course, and then a Linden defensive touchdown. But Bryce Leveros has made up most of the offense the last couple of years, and he's proven why. No forward gain. It'll be 2nd and 10 for Somerville. That time, Clavey Duncan getting the run. Duncan just under 200 rushing yards this season through only 12 rushes. Does have 3 rushing touchdowns, which is the 3rd most on the team behind Lopez and Leveros. Switch to Orlando. Cutting back and forth up the middle, gains 6 to make it 3rd and 4. Only 32 offensive snaps last week against Big Valley Christian. Somerville, once again, 32 offensive snaps. When it came to the second half, they only had 6 offensive plays. They had a defensive touchdown, which was the 3rd on the season for the team. It was a Malachi Fromm pick 6. They only had 1 second-half penalty, which we know Somerville has been struggling a little bit in the penalty department. Here's Leveros. First down and more. Once again, Bryce Leveros. First down and just pushing the Bears forward, trying to hold out for the rest of the first half and take that full 1-possession lead if they can. Finds his way to the 40. Thanks to Sue Bondurant. Always watching Somerville Bears football and Sonora High football. As Carter Lee here can't get much. In fact, he's not going to get anything. As Sue Bondurant, always a big fan of local high school football between both schools. Always giving updates on the Tuolumne County Dispatch page. You can follow along there if you don't want to follow along here. Sonora hosting Ripon Christian tonight. You can join Mario Ramos and Jeremy Hurtado on that broadcast. Only when we're away, but we have a great one in Linden. Somerville ahead by 1. 1 touchdown apiece. Lopez once again stopped for no gain. Late penalty flag. The middle of the field. We'll see which side this goes to. Unsportsmanlike conduct against Somerville and against Linden. So that'll be offsetting penalties. Here's the replay after being taken down. Lopez trying to help his brother up, then a little shove to the chest from Andres Hernandez. So the ball won't move, but it looks like Malachi Lopez will get one of those, and then Hernandez will get the other on the Linden side. Just under 2 minutes remaining in the second. Quick, fast-paced game. Once again, offsetting penalties will now set up 3rd and 10 from the 40 for Somerville. First couple of plays, no gain. Carter Lee got one call. Orlando Lopez got the other. So now the White Hat coming to meet with
All. Grocery Outlet Bargain Market. The Outpost. Leanne Lupo. The Sonora Area Foundation. And the NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp.
Hello, Bears fans. The Bears Quarterback Club is excited to help bring you Bears football live streamed into your home or your device. Enjoy all the Bears football action on this TV quality broadcast. This is our way of saying thank you to the Bears community for all the support through the years. On behalf of the Bears Quarterback Club, thank you for watching and supporting Bears football. Enjoy the game.
Somerville Bears football on NorCal Sports TV is brought to you by the Bears Quarterback Club, Leslie Heavy Haul, Grocery Outlet Bargain Market, The Outpost, Leanne Lupo, the Sonora Area Foundation, and the NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp.
Hello, Bears fans. The Bears Quarterback Club is excited to help bring you Bears football live streamed into your home or your device. Enjoy all the Bears football action on this TV quality broadcast. This is our way of saying thank you to the Bears community for all the support through the years. On behalf of the Bears Quarterback Club, thank you for watching and supporting Bears football. Enjoy the game.
Benton Roberson CPA's passion is helping people achieve business success and financial independence. While we certainly provide traditional accounting services such as tax preparation, payroll, and bookkeeping, we also offer a variety of advisory services to help with business planning, social security decisions, income and asset growth, tax efficiency, and much more. Benton Roberson CPAs is here to help our clients achieve their goals through a generational relationship and wealth building. We hope to see you soon.
Located in downtown Sonora, Grocery Outlet is more than just a grocery store with fresh produce, fresh meat, including organic, but we have a huge selection of vitamins, health and beauty supply. We also have shelf stock with natural, organic, and specialty items that could make your head spin. Not to mention big brands with even bigger savings. It'll make you go bananas. Our annual food drive provides thousands of dollars for our Sonora community. Locally owned and operated by David and Jess Greenblatt.
Grocery Outlet Bargain Market.
When it comes to real estate, you really want somebody who can unlock those doors and hand you the keys. Lupo is the name. Synonymous with real estate in Tuolumne County already for 30 years, the latest Lupo family member to join the real estate team at Keller Williams Agency is Leanne Lupo. A Tuolumne County native who knows how special this place is we call home, and a hard worker who cares about clients. Special talent and a Somerville High School graduate and huge Bears supporter. Have her unlock the door and hand you the keys to your dream home today. Give her a call. See what she can do to help you. You ever needed a specialized trucking company for environmental cleanup? One that provides reliable, cost-effective transportation of aggregate materials and bulk construction equipment? Leslie Heavy Haul, who've been in business since 1978, are your people. Use their specialized equipment and personnel today by calling 209-840-1827 or check them out online, leslieheavyhaul.com. Follow them on Facebook and Instagram too. It's Leslie Heavy Haul for all your trucking needs, locally and long distance.
Whether you're taking Highway 49, Highway 99, coming from anywhere in the 209 or much, much further, take a drive up Highway 108 to the NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp. It's a 5-day overnight summer basketball camp in the Sierra foothills of Sonora. The NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp, where we keep it 100.
We are more than your one-stop shop for snacks and drinks. Our 3 locations, Outpost Soulsbyville, Sugar Pine Outpost, and the Cold Springs Outpost, is gas, lunch, dinner, even seasonings and more. Voted Best Burger of Tuolumne County in 2024. If you're going to Pinecrest, Dodge Ridge, or taking a scenic drive up Highway 108, the Cold Springs Outpost in Delhi is open 7 days a week. At the Outpost, we appreciate the community that supports us and allows us in turn to support the community. At the Outpost, when you walk through the door, you're family. The Sonora Area Foundation remains focused on its mission of strengthening its communities. It does that through 3 functions: assisting donors, awarding grants, and leading the community. The vision of the Sonora Area Foundation is that it will be the benchmark for exemplary practices in the philanthropy field. You can go to sonoraarea.org to learn more. Sonora Area Foundation, for good, forever.
At Deo, our purpose is to provide you with the best quality drink available and the fastest service. Now with 10 little yellow drive-through coffee shops in the foothills of the Sierra Nevada. Voted Best Cup of Coffee 16 years in a row. Check out our menu and locations at deoespresso.com.
Somerville Bears football on NorCal Sports TV is brought to you by the Bears Quarterback Club, Leslie Heavy Haul, Grocery Outlet Bargain Market, The Outpost, Leanne Lupo, the Sonora Area Foundation, and the NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp.
Hello, Bears fans. The Bears Quarterback Club is excited to help bring you Bears football live streamed into your home or your device. Enjoy all the Bears football action on this TV quality broadcast. This is our way of saying thank you to the Bears community for all the support through the years. On behalf of the Bears Quarterback Club, thank you for watching and supporting Bears football. Enjoy the game.
Benton Roberson CPA's passion is helping people achieve business success and financial independence. While we certainly provide traditional accounting services such as tax preparation, payroll, and bookkeeping, we also offer a variety of advisory services to help with business planning, Social Security decisions, income and asset growth, tax efficiency, and much more. Benton Roberson CPAs is here to help our clients achieve their goals through a generational relationship and wealth building. We hope to see you soon.
Located in downtown Sonora, Grocery Outlet is more than just a grocery store with fresh produce, fresh meat, including organic, but we have a huge selection of vitamins, health and beauty supply. We also have shelf stock with natural, organic, and specialty items that could make your head spin. Not to mention big brands with even bigger savings. It'll make you go bananas. Our annual food drive provides thousands of dollars for our Sonora community. Locally owned and operated by David and Jess Greenblatt.
Grocery Outlet Bargain Market.
When it comes to real estate, you really want somebody who can unlock those doors and hand you the keys. Lupo is the name. Synonymous with real estate in Tuolumne County already for 30 years, the latest Lupo family member to join the real estate team at Keller Williams Agency is Leanne Lupo. A Tuolumne County native who knows how special this place is we call home, and a hard worker who cares about clients. Special talent and a Somerville High School graduate and huge Bears supporter. Have her unlock the door and hand you the keys to your dream home today. Give her a call. See what she can do to help you. You ever needed a specialized trucking company for environmental cleanup? One that provides reliable, cost-effective transportation of aggregate materials and bulk construction equipment? Leslie Heavy Haul, who've been in business since 1978, are your people. Use their specialized equipment and personnel today by calling 209-840-1827 or check them out online, leslieheavyhaul.com. Follow them on Facebook and Instagram too. It's Leslie Heavy Haul for all your trucking needs, locally and long distance.
Whether you're taking Highway 49, Highway 99, coming from anywhere in the 209 or much, much further, take a drive up Highway 108 to the NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp. It's a 5-day overnight summer basketball camp in the Sierra foothills of Sonora. The NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp, where we keep it 100.
We are more than your one-stop shop for snacks and drinks. Our 3 locations, Outpost Soulsbyville, Sugar Pine Outpost, and the Cold Springs Outpost, is gas, lunch, dinner, even seasonings and more. Voted Best Burger of Tuolumne County in 2024. If you're going to Pinecrest, Dodge Ridge, or taking a scenic drive up Highway 108, the Cold Springs Outpost in Deli is open 7 days a week. At the Outpost, we appreciate the community that supports us and allows us in turn to support the community. At the Outpost, when you walk through the door, you're family. The Sonora Area Foundation remains focused on its mission of strengthening its communities. It does that through 3 functions: assisting donors, awarding grants, and leading the community. The vision of the Sonora Area Foundation is that it will be the benchmark for exemplary practices in the philanthropy field. You can go to sonoraarea.org to learn more. Sonora Area Foundation, for good, forever.
At Deo, our purpose is to provide you with the best quality drink available and the fastest service. Now with 10 little yellow drive-through coffee shops in the foothills of the Sierra Nevada. Voted Best Cup of Coffee 16 years in a row. Check out our menu and locations at deoespresso.com.
Somerville Bears football on NorCal Sports TV is brought to you by the Bears Quarterback Club, Leslie Heavy Haul, Grocery Outlet Bargain Market, The Outpost, Leanne Lupo, the Sonora Area Foundation, and the NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp.
Hello, Bears fans. The Bears Quarterback Club is excited to help bring you Bears football live streamed into your home or your device. Enjoy all the Bears football action on this TV quality broadcast. This is our way of saying thank you to the Bears community for all the support through the years. On behalf of the Bears Quarterback Club, thank you for watching and supporting Bears football. Enjoy the game.
Benton Roberson CPA's passion is helping people achieve business success and financial independence. While we certainly provide traditional accounting services such as tax preparation, payroll, and bookkeeping, we also offer a variety of advisory services to help with business planning, Social Security decisions, income and asset growth, tax efficiency, and much more. Benton Roberson CPAs is here to help our clients achieve their goals through a generational relationship.
Second half of Bears action from Linden. 7-6 Somerville leading the Linden Lions. Apologize missing the last play. We had some technical issues, but now we are back and we are live as Bryson Benitez will pop this one into the end zone for yet another touchback starting quarter 3. Somerville goes down, scores a touchdown. Linden was first. We have just 24 minutes left to play, and this will earn the number 2 spot in the Motherlode League behind the Calaveras Redhawks. But it also has playoff implications, as just recently, looking at the D7 rankings, according to Max Preps, which you can't necessarily go off of, but right now they have Calaveras at the top, Stonebridge Christian and Mariposa County before we get another MLL team with Somerville at 4. Then you have Denair and then Linden at 6. And only the top 8 teams make it into the playoff bracket. 9, 10, 11, and 12 will play in bowl games the week of November 7th. That's next Friday night. Incompletion. Juarez was the target, but it'll be 2nd and 10. So Calaveras right now, if the rankings on Max Preps were the ones to go into the Sac Joaquin section playoff bracket, Calaveras will host Rio Vista. Stonebridge Christian will host LeGrand. Mariposa County will host Linden, and then Somerville will host Denair. That's as if these rankings were to stand right now from the Max Preps rankings, but there's still a lot of consideration, and I don't see the number 2 in the Motherlode League dropping below the 3 spot. Ricketts, quarterback for Linden. We've seen 2 different players out there as we have another tackle by Somerville's Jevin Rogers. And quick stoppage of play as the Lion is heard on the far side of the field, which will give us time to look at good guys.
The Good Guys 35th Fuel Curve Autumn Get-Together. Over 2,500 American-made and powered show cars and trucks. A huge swap meet, Fender Midway Family Fun Zone, live music and more. November 8th and 9th at the Alameda County Fairgrounds. Details at good-guys.com. The Good Guys 35th Fuel Curve Autumn Get-Together. Over 2,500 American-made and powered show cars and trucks. A huge swap meet, Fender Midway Family Fun Zone, live music and more. November 8th and 9th at the Alameda County Fairgrounds. Details at good-guys.com.
The injured Lion is Leo Agvulos, the sophomore running back, being helped off the field by some of the training staff. They're going to look at him. They wind the clock, and Linden will get back up to the line. Once again, Ricketts at the quarterback spot. Skylar Bell was in for a couple of possessions. It's 3rd and roughly 7. Ricketts to throw, going deep down the field. He is way overthrowing a target. That's one of those that he overthrows so far. You can maybe call intentional grounding, but it will just be 4th down for Linden. Quick 3 and out for the Linden offense. Somerville's defense have recovered from some issues in the first half. Orlando Lopez is back to return it. He's going to have to track it down, but there is a Lion near him, so he'll back off as the ball rolls forward and stays in bounds all the way to the 27. Senior night for Linden. Trying to get their seniors a victory. Their last home game in the regular season on this field, could potentially host a playoff game. But once again, looking at those rankings, if they stand and if they fall to Somerville, chances of hosting a playoff game are slim. Just a 56-second 3 and out for the Linden Lions. Play action. Leveros looking towards Larson. He's covered. He throws over the middle. Orlando Lopez, penalty flag after the reception. Holding against the defense. That'll be a 10-yard penalty at the end of the reception. So move that ball in better field position for Somerville. That'll go to directly midfield at the 50. When my crew and I got here a couple hours ago, it was 78 degrees. Felt like 88. Now temperatures drop down to 62. It looks like Linden. It smells like Linden. It must be Linden. 7-6 Somerville leading the Lions here at the start of the third. Carter Lee getting through for just one. Bell continuing to keep the arm warm on the sideline. Been switching off possessions. Second and 9 from the 49 on the Linden side. Leveros again. There's a penalty flag. He throws across the middle. It's incomplete to Orlando Lopez. We have that penalty flag that could be bringing the ball back. It will. It'll remain second down for Somerville, but the holding call puts it back at the 41.
Second down at 19 from the 41.
Last week, Orlando Lopez got targeted 3 times. He went 3 for 3, 60 yards. Including only the second passing touchdown from Somerville this season. His receiving long was 46 yards, which is the one that scored. Second and 19. There goes Lopez now. He fakes the pitch, then goes to Lopez. Leveros runs upfield to throw a block for him. Back to the original line of scrimmage and even more. Good play by Somerville. You have Lopez coming around. You have Lee going from right to left. You fake the first pitch. You go to the outside, which draws the defense to the wrong side of the field, which allows them to get the yardage that they got. 11 yards on second down sets them up still for only 3rd and 8, but getting that bulk of yardage back due to the holding penalty will set up Somerville for a 3rd and manageable. Somerville last week only had 1 second-half penalty. No third-quarter penalties. That penalty came in the fourth quarter around the 8-minute mark. Now 3rd and 8. Leveros again. Staying back there. Lee throws a block. Leveros looking. Decides to take it himself. Gets past the marker, slides, and taken out. Bryce Leveros, you never know what he's going to do. If he's staying back there, there's always a chance to throw. And you see, just as he crosses the line of scrimmage, he switches the ball from his right to left hand. He tucks it, which protects the ball against the defense. And then he's able to move past that line of scrimmage, or rather the first down marker, to set the chains in a new spot. Just another 1-yard gain as officials letting the play go all the way to the ground. That was Orlando Lopez again.
1-yard gain on the play. Second down and 9 from the 36.
Another 2nd and 9 opportunity for Leveros and company. At the bottom, it's Duncan. Rather, Oliva. Leveros rolling right. Larson, incomplete, broken up. The primary target for Leveros all season long drops this one as the defense hits him at the right time. Luke Larson, 15 of 20 for 260 yards with a receiving long of 58, which happened in week 1 against Ripon Christian on the road. Only his 6th incompletion for the season. So now 3rd and 9. They were in this similar spot just 3 plays ago when Leveros decided to run it, get the first down. We'll see the play call from head coach Leveros. Play action, pocket, throwing over the middle. It's Larson again, another incompletion. And some more extracurricular activity. You see the ball bounce out of Larson's hands, and Linden still tries to attack him. Fourth down and 9 from the 36. Somerville could go for this. They have the leg of Bigfoot Bryson Benitez. Or they can attempt a punt. Right now they're having a change of personnel. You have Malachi Fromm in, Richie Hanley, Clavey Duncan, Malachi Lopez. There's options as the Linden Lion fans making some noise from the crowd, trying to disrupt the Somerville offense. It looks like it'll be a punt from Leveros. He snaps it. Leveros rolling, finally gets rid of it. Penalty flag on the Lion sideline as this is... looks like it was going to be downed at the 1, but instead the official waves the hand saying it crossed the plane. Whitehat is going to wave off the penalty flag as we see the ball. Doesn't look like it necessarily crossed, maybe there as it spun away. The official call will put it at the 20 for Linden. One possession apiece in the third quarter so far. No one able to find the end zone. So now it's 1st and 10. Back out there is Bell. Ricketts is on the sideline. He was the starting quarterback. Bell will run it himself. But guess who's there? It's Jevin Rogers, and then a penalty flag flies way late. Rogers going with him. Let's go at the end, and then it's the left arm of Bell around his helmet that came in. But we'll see if the official calls this against Bell, as he was the one that had that extra contact at the end, and head coach is continuing to talk to the official on the side.
Personal foul. Offense.
and it will go against Linden. That is a fantastic call by the official, able to see that all the way through the end. So that'll move the ball backwards, and head coach is trying to explain certain things, but replay doesn't lie. You see that left arm grab the head of Jevin Rogers as Rogers had let go as soon as he goes out of bounds, but continues to take him down. So the ball will now be placed all the way back at the 12, and it'll be first and very long. Second down, rather. Bell has Juarez standing behind him in pistol formation. 2 to either side. Bell looking to throw. Incomplete. Slips through the hands. Bell just led his receiver a little bit too much. They're trying to play outside the numbers. Somerville makes a couple of quick late substitutions. Daniel Burciaga comes into play, the senior defensive lineman. Penalty flag before the play. This will be against. It'll be encroachment on the offense, is the call. So move the ball back even further for the third down play. Bell, play action. Looking, now running, and he goes down. At the 2, he slips up. Somerville doesn't even need to tackle him. That'll go down as a sack against Linden and put them at 4th and 1,000,000. Lopez is standing at the Lions' 35-yard line, hoping to return this kick. And for the Linden Lions, it is Ricketts who's standing at the back line of the end zone. He'll get this one off just in time as it bounces at the 35. Lopez will pick it up at the 40, try to spin out of 1, gets a couple of yards. A late hit and a throwdown. Got to wonder where the penalty flags are at on that one. Field is going to be clear of penalty markers until now when a late one comes. Unsportsmanlike conduct goes against Linden. That penalty flag finally coming in. So 15 yards from the end of the play. And this may be, don't have the official stats, but this may be the only game where Somerville is not leading in penalties. Somerville averaging 99 yards of penalties per game. Have 80 penalties on the season entering this game. So with that, unsportsmanlike, it goes down to the 24. Prime position for the Bears as they have Oliva and Lopez at the bottom. Larson And Malachi Lopez at the top. Leveros, quarterback draw up the middle, gets pushed forward. That's a gain of 5. Leveros still at the bottom of a dog pile. They're trying to get people off of him. Sets up 2nd and 5 as Leveros not going all the way back to the sideline. Most of the time he goes all the way back, gets the play call, but has to be something specific here where Leveros can tell him from the sideline, and they're confident in that. So it's another red zone visit for Somerville as they're only leading by 1. Both touchdowns came very early in the game. Leveros, handoff. That's Luke Larson, rather. He only gets 1, maybe 2. Once again, Luke Larson, through 7 games, only had 1 carry. And from last week against Big Valley Christian and this week against Linden, showing his abilities in the run game as we have a Lion down on the field. It's 5:19 to go in quarter 3. Somerville 7, Linden 6.
Located in downtown Sonora, Grocery Outlet is more than just a grocery store with fresh produce, fresh meat, including organic, but we have a huge selection of vitamins, health and beauty supply. We also have shelf stock with natural, organic, and specialty items that could make your head spin. Not to mention big brands with even bigger savings. It'll make you go bananas. Our annual food drive provides thousands of dollars for our Sonora community. Locally owned and operated by David and Jess Greenblatt.
Grocery Outlet Bargain Market.
Whether you're taking Highway 49, Highway 99, coming from anywhere in the 209, or much, much further, take a drive up Highway 108 to the NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp. It's a 5-day overnight summer basketball.
Somerville back in action as we have just over 5 minutes remaining in the third. Tight formation inside the red zone for 3rd and short. Rogers is to the left of Leveros in the backfield. Larson is set up just behind the line, and Lopez is in the slot. Leveros bounces off his blocker, continues forward and gets down, but a first comes first. So Somerville will move the chains again through the legs of Bryce Leveros. Shout out to Dalton DeRosset. Watching Bears football on NorCal Sports TV. We have Sonora and Ripon Christian live right now from downtown Sonora. You can join Mario Ramos and Jeremy Hurtado in that game. But right now, a 1-point game here in Linden. You don't want to miss out. Leveros stiff arms the man and gets dropped down inside the 5. Bryce Leveros, you cannot stop him easily. You can see it on film. You can see it in game. Bryce Leveros might be one of the hardest guys to take down in the Sac Joaquin section. Outside of the Oakdale running back Burford, who has broken multiple records this season with his rushing game. Right now for Somerville, 2nd and short. Leveros trying to go for it. Gets a couple extra yards. It should set up 1st and goal. So 1st down, the chains will drop, and it'll be 1st and goal for Somerville from around the 1. Official timeout. White Hat will come up and send Larson to the side with an equipment malfunction. And because they stopped the game, they have to bring in someone new and then a penalty flag. Unsportsmanlike conduct, you can only assume against Luke Larson, who is going off the field and the White Hat looking in his direction. But instead of 1st and goal now, where Somerville just needs 2 yards, they'll have to go 15 yards back. could potentially cause trouble for Somerville. So a new offense for Somerville as Malachi Lopez and Carter Lee return into the lineup. Linden will make a change as well. White Hat meeting with Coach Leveros. 7-6 with 4:08 to go.
The Good Guys 35th Fuel Curve Autumn Get-Together. Over 2,500 American-made and powered show cars and trucks. A huge swap meet, Fender Midway Family Fun Zone, live music and more. November 8th and 9th at the Alameda County Fairgrounds. Details at good-guys.com.
Luke Larson just got ejected from the game. White Hat had to go over and meet with Coach Leveros, and now the Bears without one of their number one defensive players, Luke Larson. Time now ticking down. First and goal, a pitch out to Malachi Lopez. Turns the corner, upfield, end zone. Did he get in? No, just shy. Down at the 1, gets all the yardage back from the penalty. Malachi Lopez under 20 rushes this season. That was just his 17th take. He has 181 yards, including 1 touchdown, averaging 11 yards per carry. Gets 16 yards on this one. Once again, Somerville at the goal line. They send off Owen Herrera. Couple of the skill positions, JT Oliva, Orlando Lopez, Carter Lee, and of course, Bryce Leveros. Lee goes up to the slot. Leveros will follow behind his man. Dumps his head, pay dirt, touchdown Somerville. Just the second of the game, and it's Bryce Leveros. They were already up by 1. Now they're up by 7. The chance to make it 8 through Bigfoot, Bryson Benitez, but instead it looks like their offense will stay out there. No, it won't. Just kidding. Usually huddling up on the extra point is not something you see from Somerville. So Benitez to tack on the PAT. Gets it off and through. 14-6, you're watching Bears football on NorCal Sports TV, brought to you by Leanne Lupo and the Sonora Area Foundation.
When it comes to real estate, you really want somebody who can unlock those doors and hand you the keys. Lupo is the name. Synonymous with real estate in Tuolumne County already for 30 years, the latest Lupo family member to join the real estate team at Keller Williams Agency is Leanne Lupo. A Tuolumne County native who knows how special this place is we call home, and a hard worker who cares about clients. Special talent and a Somerville High School graduate and huge Bears supporter. Have her unlock the door and hand you the keys to your dream home today. Give her a call. See what she can do to help you. The Sonora Area Foundation remains focused on its mission of strengthening its communities. It does that through 3 functions: assisting donors, awarding grants, and leading the community. The vision of the Sonora Area Foundation is that it will be the benchmark for exemplary practices in the philanthropy field. You can go to sonoraarea.org to learn more. Sonora Area Foundation, for good, forever.
14-6, Somerville leading Linden. It's Bears football on NorCal Sports TV. Here is your Deo Espresso and Smoothies kickoff from Bryson Benitez after Somerville has now taken an 8-point lead. Shout out to Larry Blackmore giving me an update from Sonora saying, wasn't even a game. Sonora destroyed Ripon Christian. Kick return goes just past the 30. And that's where the Lions will return to their offense. And we've seen the back and forth from the Linden Lions offense with Ricketts and Bell. In a game when you're down by 8, who do you trust more to be in that position? Especially when DeAndre Smith has not caught a pass in the second half. They go with Ricketts on this drive, starting from the 33. Ricketts, the give to Juarez. Rogers gets to his ankle, and then Ben Myers pushes him out on the Linden sideline. (55-14) was the final score of the Wildcats and the Knights of Ripon Christian. Once again, thanks for the update, Larry. We really appreciate you being a part of the broadcast, giving us some information from around the CIF and the Sac Joaquin section. If you'd like to go back and watch that game, you can. Every game on NorCal Sports TV is on demand. So if you can't watch it live, just go back to NorCal Sports TV, hit that subscribe button, and continue to watch high school football and more on NorCal Sports TV. Penalty flag back at the 35-yard line as the pass over the middle goes all the way down to the 40 before Richie Hanley and Owen Herrera make the stop. We'll have to see. I believe roughing the passer was the call, so they'll move the ball even further down the field after the end of the play.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense, 15-yard penalty, automatic first down.
Shout out Jake Noonan, watching Bears football, his former high school. Linden rushes up to the line. Ricketts in formation, the pistol. DeAndre Smith at the bottom of your screen, guarded by Ben Myers, who has quickly become one of the best defensive backs on Somerville's roster. Instead of the pass, they go to the run. 3-yard gain from Juarez. Ben Myers, just a part of this team since River Islands. He was a new addition. 6 tackles and 1 interception, which solidified the game for Somerville there in Lathrop. Picked off the final pass from their quarterback when they were trying to make the comeback down 30-13. Ben Myers, you always want him on the number 1 receiver, just from what we've seen in 2 weeks of play. Final minute of the third. Ricketts sends a man to the top of the screen. He sets at the line. Ricketts back to the ground game. Juarez again for a second straight carry. Myers dips down his shoulder, takes down Juarez, but it's not enough to stop him from the first. Clock ticking down from 25. Ricketts and company going to the air. It's Smith. He's got him with the toe tap. DeAndre Smith. Largest play in the second half for him. He's been shut down by the Bear defense. And now is not the time to get him going. 7 yards to find the end zone for Linden's offense. Ricketts, Juarez behind him. Smith is in the left side slot. Juarez straight up the gut. Rogers is the first to get to him. Extra pushing will get him into the end zone. Touchdown, Lions. With 10 seconds to go in the third, the Linden Lions a chance to tie it up if they go for two. Linden cheerleaders shouting out tag team, saying, whoop, there it is. They found the end zone. But now can they do it again for the two-point conversion to tie this game entering the fourth? That's the big question. Ricketts, Juarez, Smith. Those are the three big targets. Ricketts rolling, looking for a man, scanning the field. He's in trouble. Throwing back across the other way. It's Smith. They've got it, and we're tied at 14. Linden, two-point conversion, connects. And Somerville will get the ball back. 14-14 with 10 seconds to go in the third.
Somerville Bears football on NorCal Sports TV is brought to you by the Bears Quarterback Club, Leslie Heavy Haul, Grocery Outlet Bargain Market, The Outpost, Leanne Lupo, the Sonora Area Foundation, and the NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp.
(14-14) tied at the end of the third. We have 10 seconds left. Juarez will kick off to Somerville as they have just tied the game. It was 7-6 as Linden could not get their first touchdown extra point. Rogers will go down near the 40, take a couple of seconds off the clock. Somerville will run one play, and then we'll switch sides of the field, entering into the final 12 minutes of play, determining playoff seeding and second place in the Motherlode League. Luke Larson not available to play after being ejected a couple minutes ago. Official had sent him off the field with an equipment malfunction, and as he was going off, White Hat threw the flag, ended up kicking him out. And so not only is that a hit to the offense, huge hit to the defense. Richie into the huddle late, has to get the play call as he'll head to the top of your screen. Final play of the third, unless there's an incompletion that leaves time on the clock. Leveros, pitch out Lopez. Luckily, he has a block from his brother, then hit from behind. A loss of 2. Make it 2nd and 12 after the tackle that was made by Lincoln Lai, the junior. We still have 12 more minutes to play. It's Bears football on NorCal Sports TV. Somerville trying to get one more victory before the postseason.
When it comes to real estate, you really want somebody who can unlock those doors and hand you the keys. Lupo is the name. Synonymous with real estate in Tuolumne County already for 30 years, the latest Lupo family member to join the real estate team at Keller Williams Agency is Leanne Lupo. A Tuolumne County native who knows how special this place is we call home, and a hard worker who cares about clients. Special talent and a Somerville High School graduate and huge Bears supporter. Have her unlock the door and hand you the keys to your dream home today. Give her a call. See what she can do to help you.
Hello, Bears fans. The Bears Quarterback Club is excited to help bring you Bears football live streamed into your home or your device. Enjoy all the Bears football action on this TV quality broadcast. This is our way of saying thank you to the Bears community for all the support through the years. On behalf of the Bears Quarterback Club, thank you for watching and supporting Bears football. Enjoy the game.
As Somerville is trying to pave their way into the end zone to retake the lead, you can pave the way to a better world with American Asphalt Repair and Resurfacing Company. They work with you to ensure that the right application is provided and the smallest details are always attended to. American Asphalt, proud sponsor of Bears football on NorCal Sports TV as we have a false start on the first play in the fourth. 5-yard penalty pushes them back to 2nd and 17. New play call from the sideline for Somerville. Hanley and Malachi Lopez at the top. The bottom of your screen is empty. Leveros scanning. Orlando Lopez is in the slot, having a conversation with Bryce. We'll have a quick stoppage of play, and that'll be a delay of game against Somerville. So another 5-yard penalty. That time went by fast. So Somerville will have to reset something. There goes the play clock starting now, so 40 seconds to get the snap off to avoid yet another penalty. They need about 21 yards. Leveros has Carter Lee to his left side and trips to the top. Back official starting to count down. Leveros looking, throwing, has Hanley, and that's incomplete. Hanley has his pass broken up. And now on 3rd and 22. Not a lot of plays in the playbook for 3rd and 22. Somerville trying to avoid the 3 and out. They'll go in the same set. Lee slides over. Leveros in the pocket. Quick dump down to Orlando Lopez. Block thrown by his brother Malachi. He slides down, then takes a shot. Only gain of 3, and then a late penalty flag comes in. Lopez, you see his brother block for him. He slides down, and then a late tackle. Personal foul against the defense for the late hit. That's a 15-yard penalty, and they will replay 3rd down. Not to the delight of the Lion fans in attendance. Do not like that call, and the situation is Lopez went down. He gave himself up, and whether you think he should in that scenario or not, if you slide down, you are then down, and a player cannot come in to make the tackle. And so whether he should have went down or not, only gaining 2 yards on the play, the rules state you cannot hit a man that is giving himself up. So it'll be 4th down. They're not going to replay it. It'll be 4th and 5 for Somerville. They have the offense out there. They need to get to midfield. Clock winds. Leveros looks towards the sideline. Looks like coach is going to call over the official because since he said it was 3rd down, you can't just tell everyone that it's going to be 4th down and then start the play clock. You have to allow the teams to adjust and get the right 11 players out there for what you need to do. And so it looks like Somerville will bring out the punting unit, which Leveros is a part of that, but a quick personnel change as the Lions will get set for that as well. Clock winds now for 4th and 5. Leveros back to punt. Leveros off the side of his foot will check up and sit around the 33. Lions tied it up on their last possession, finding the end zone and then connecting on the 2-point conversion to DeAndre Smith. Now a chance to take the lead for the first time since it was 6-0. Again, Luke Larson not on the field after being ejected. Huge hit to the defense of Somerville. After the punt, sets up 1st and 10. Lions will stay with Ricketts. Got a little bit of movement from Gabe Rafferty. That'll set up 1st and 5, and now there's a lot of plays in the playbook for this one. 1st and 5, you can take a shot downfield. A free 5 yards without a down being taken away. So now DeAndre Smith is out there alongside his quarterback Ricketts. Defensive backs and secondary have to be ready for this next one from the Linden Lions. Ricketts will go to the air. He's throwing Smith's way. Hanley gets beat out, but the ball is dropped. DeAndre Smith with his most wide open target of the night got caught running before he had the ball in possession. And that'll set up 2nd and 5. Ricketts, quick look to the right. He knew he was throwing left the entire time, and Richie Hanley, who has a lot of speed, just got beat out by 2-3 yards, and DeAndre Smith beside himself, knowing that he just let down a possible 6-point play. Smith remains out there. He'll be defended by Duncan this time, but Ricketts will go back to the ground game. Another big hit by the Somerville defense, only a gain of 3, set up 3rd and short. Smith and Moore at the bottom. 2 receivers for Ricketts, who's in the pistol. Quick screen pass. Incomplete. 4th down. Ricketts went too low. Smith couldn't bring it up. Looks like Linden will decide to punt and hope that their defense can stop Somerville again. I mean, Ricketts is staying out there, but they did have a change of personnel. So we'll see what they actually decide to do here. They'll rush up to the line quickly. Defense can't jump. Got 3 men in the back. Trying to hard count, not going to get it, and then a timeout called by the Lions sideline. Back in 60 seconds after this message from Sonora Area Foundation and Leslie Heavy Hall.
Area Foundation remains focused on its mission of strengthening its communities. It does that through 3 functions: assisting donors, awarding grants, and leading the community. The vision of the Sonora Area Foundation is that it will be the benchmark for exemplary practices in the philanthropy field. You can go to sonoraarea.org to learn more. Sonora Area Foundation, for good, forever. You ever needed a specialized trucking company for environmental cleanup? One that provides reliable, cost-effective transportation of aggregate materials and bulk construction equipment? Leslie Heavy Haul, who've been in business since 1978, are your people. Use their specialized equipment and personnel today by calling 209-840-1827 or check them out online, leslieheavyhaul.com. Follow them on Facebook and Instagram too. It's Leslie Heavy Haul for all your trucking needs, locally and long distance.
Lions on 4th and short. They had to call a timeout. Their offense will stay out there. Trying to get the defense to jump again. They go to the ground game, and he gets it. Like a Mack truck going right through the line. 1st down. Their offense stays on the field. Lions quickly back to the line in the same formation on 1st and 10. Going to stick to the run game. Hitting the line 5 yards on 1st down. Hefty play for the Lions. Bursiaga get up to the front line. Change of personnel as it looks like the Lions might try to keep it on the ground, so they go bigger up front on the defensive line to stop the ease of running for Linden. They do go back to the run game, but he's bouncing outside. Well, that's one way to get past the defensive linemen. Go to the outside. That earns them another first down. Isaac Ruvalcaba, junior running back for Linden. Now Linden slowing up their offense after back-to-back first down plays. 38-yard line for the Linden Lions as the time dips under 9 minutes. Tied at 14. Ricketts back to the ground. Another big running play. That gets him 6. Owen Herrera, credit for the tackle, taking down Juarez. 6 yards deep. It'll be 2nd and 4. Ricketts goes back to the pistol. Another run play. Taken down from behind. Getting there is Bryce Bailey. Defensive lineman tracking him down. Big play by the Somerville defense will set Linden up for 3rd and 4. Up the middle. He is going to get enough to move the chains and inside the 30. Juarez getting nearly all the play calls late in the 4th. Solid gain of yards on first down, nearly 10. They'll count it short for 9. Another red zone trip for the Linden Lions. 19 yards away from the end zone. Extended time in the huddle for Linden. 2nd and 2 play inside the red zone. Hit from behind. Not enough yards to move the chains, I don't believe. Ruvalcaba getting quite a few carries late in the 4th quarter after they've really looked towards Juarez. All the officials say it's short, except for the white hat who moves the chains by himself. So first down, Linden. And then Coach Leveros goes to talk to the white hat after making that call by himself. They'll keep the clock going after a short conversation from Leveros, who's not happy with some of the calls that have been made. 1st and 10. Back in the wishbone. Ricketts straight out the middle. He's met immediately.
Loss of a yard on the play. 2nd and 11.
Bears defense forces a 1-yard loss. 2nd and 11. Back to their passing formation. Ricketts throwing again to Smith. This is broken up by Hanley. Only the 2nd incompletion to DeAndre Smith tonight. Both times Richie Hanley has been on him. This time Richie Hanley truly deflects the pass and forces the incompletion. Now 3rd and 11. A little bit of miscommunication on the Linden side. They're sending players back and forth. Now they'll head up to the line for 3rd and 11. DeAndre Smith, slot receiver to the left. They go back to the run game. Somerville needing to get to him inside the 10. He's going to be short of the first down marker, but it's 4th, and you got to go for this one. Two players have attempted field goals for the Linden Lions. Juarez, he's 14 of 17 on PATs. Or rather, Linden has not actually attempted a field goal. Only PATs is what they've gone after to credit points. But right now, on the 4th and short, Somerville calls timeout, hoping to make this stop and get the ball back.
Located in downtown Sonora, Grocery Outlet is more than just a grocery store with fresh produce, fresh meat, including organic, but we have a huge selection of vitamins, health and beauty supply. We also have shelf stock with natural, organic, and specialty items that could make your head spin. Not to mention big brands with even bigger savings. It'll make you go bananas. Our annual food drive provides thousands of dollars for our Sonora community. Locally owned and operated by David and Jess Greenblatt.
Grocery Outlet Bargain Market.
We are more than your one-stop shop for snacks and drinks. Our 3 locations, Outpost Soulsbyville, Sugar Pine Outpost, and the Cold Springs Outpost, is gas, lunch, dinner, even seasonings and more. Voted Best Burger of Tuolumne County in 2024. If you're going to Pinecrest, Dodge Ridge, or taking a scenic drive up Highway 108, the Cold Springs Outpost and Deli is open 7 days a week. At the Outpost, we appreciate the community that supports us and allows us in turn to support the community. At the Outpost, when you walk through the door, you're family.
4:12 remaining in the 4th. Here's Linden up to the line on 4th and 2. Back in the wishbone. Ricketts under center. He takes the snap. Hands it off. Juarez gets the first. Move the chains for Linden inside the goal. Lions wanting to take a lead, but at the same time wanting to take as much off the clock as possible. We dip under 4 minutes. Ricketts still at the head of the team, leading them down on a large drive. Back in that wishbone formation. It's working out for him. We have Juarez bustling through, finding the end zone. Touchdown, Linden. Linden Lions with Juarez. (20-14) lead before the extra point. Juarez has been the option nearly all game long when it comes to the run game. He does it again. Juarez for the extra point to make it a 7-point lead. He will put this one looking right, and it is no good. The Lions will only lead by 6, leading Somerville 3 minutes, 33 seconds, hoping for a drive that will take them into the end zone and have Bryson Benitez kicking for a win, but we still have plenty of game time left on NorCal Sports TV.
Needed a specialized trucking company for environmental cleanup, one that provides reliable, cost-effective transportation of aggregate materials and bulk construction equipment? Leslie Heavy Haul, who've been in business since 1978, are your people. Use their specialized equipment and personnel today by calling 209-840-1827 or check them out online, leslieheavyhaul.com. Follow them on Facebook and Instagram too. It's Leslie Heavy Haul for all your trucking needs, locally and long distance. Benton Roberson CPA's passion is helping people achieve business success and financial independence. While we certainly provide traditional accounting services such as tax preparation, payroll, and bookkeeping, we also offer a variety of advisory services to help with business planning, Social Security.
The Lions find the end zone for 6 points, but the PAT is no good from Juarez. He's 14 of 19 now on the season. 2 of his 5 total misses have come in this game. The last 2 hours, we've seen Juarez miss 2 extra points that could be costly. Lopez, the Somerville switcheroo. He cuts upfield. He breaks past one. Block thrown. He is going past the 40. Somerville sideline. Bumped out of bounds at the 50. Malachi Lopez with the old school Somerville switcheroo. He had a man on the ground. He broke his ankles. Had him touching dirt, and then he goes forward, finally taken out by the kicker Juarez, who cuts him off. Malachi Lopez, the junior, a little whoop, and got him down on the ground. Seen a couple of injuries tonight. In that one, Lopez breaking a man's ankles for free. 3 minutes, 22 seconds. Somerville starting directly at midfield. They need 50 yards, and they need 6 points to tie, 7 to take the lead. Leveros running himself, 6-7 yards. Somerville has shown time and time again when in need you go to Bryce Leveros. But it's not just him. He can't do it all by himself. That offensive line opens up the holes. You have Carter Lee blocking, showing him the lane. Somerville has found an answer the last couple of years with this offense, what they need to do in order to win games. And this is the time when you're down by a touchdown. You go to those plays that you know are going to work, and in back-to-back plays, Bryce Leveros using his legs to go forward, earn the Bears a first down. One of the most dangerous players on the field is Bigfoot Bryson Benitez, the specialist kicker for Somerville. But in this instance, 3 points will not do it. You need 6, and then him to come after for the PAT. So right now, Leveros and company need to find that end zone for Benitez to do the rest. Here's Orlando Lopez all the way down 9 yards on first down using his legs. You could only assume that the Lions are preparing for that, but Lopez still finds the gap. 2nd and inches. Leveros behind Hanley. He gets picked up, dropped down. He does get the first. That'll stop the clock for a moment. And we have a Lion down on the field. Be number 50, Hunter Rodriguez. The staff will go out there. Somerville was trying to move quickly. They were working the plays offensively, pushing downfield, big yards after big yards. But then the injury is what's going to stop Somerville as they'll try to reset their playlist of plays for what's coming up ahead.
When it comes to real estate, you really want somebody who can unlock those doors and hand you the keys. Lupo is the name. Synonymous with real estate in Tuolumne County already for 30 years, the latest Lupo family member to join the real estate team at Keller Williams Agency is Leanne Lupo. A Tuolumne County native who knows how special this place is we call home, and a hard worker who cares about clients. Special talent and a Somerville High School graduate and huge Bears supporter. Have her unlock the door and hand you the keys to your dream home today. Give her a call. See what she can do to help you. The Sonora Area Foundation remains focused on its mission of strengthening its communities. It does that through 3 functions: assisting donors, awarding grants, and leading the community. The vision of the Sonora Area Foundation is that it will be the benchmark for exemplary practices in the philanthropy field. You can go to sonoraarea.org to learn more. Sonora Area Foundation, for good, forever.
Somerville trying to move downfield, find the end zone, and tie this game up. Right now, Hunter Rodriguez, the senior defensive end, down on the ground. Here's the replay. It looks like he may have dislocated his shoulder. He gets into the backfield, and as he turns, his arm gets caught, and you see on the left side of your screen his shoulder kind of dragging. He lays down on the ground to stop play, but now picking him back up, he'll make his way to the sideline with the trainers. But before Somerville's next play, here's a look at Good Guys.
The Good Guys 35th Fuel Curve Autumn Get-Together. Over 2,500 American-made and powered show cars and trucks. A huge swap meet, Fender Midway Family Fun Zone, live music and more. November 8th and 9th at the Alameda County Fairgrounds. Details at good-guys.com.
2:09, clock starts. Somerville 1st and 10. 27 yards until the goal line. Leveros up the middle, gain a couple. 2 minutes now. Leveros again, blocked from Hanley. Leveros pushed out of bounds, just a gain of a couple. Clock continued to run after Leveros went out of bounds. Takes extra time off, gives them less to work with down here near the red zone. Leveros pitch out. He has a couple of blockers. This can result in big yardage, but then a shoestring tackle takes down Lopez at the 22 yards short of the marker. A lot of chatter coming from the Lions side. Coach is saying, let's quiet down. It's 4th down and short. Game on the line. Minutes down to seconds. They need 3 yards to keep this game alive. Timeout called from Somerville. We'll get their 4th down play next. It's 20-14, Linden leading Somerville in the final minute.
Somerville Bears football on NorCal Sports TV is brought to you by the Bears Quarterback Club, Leslie Heavy Haul, Grocery Outlet Bargain Market, The Outpost, Leanne Lupo, the Sonora Area Foundation, and the NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp.
Somerville wanting the end zone, but first they just need 3 yards. It's 4th and short. They need to get to the 17-yard line. And another stoppage of play. This time it'll be a timeout by Linden as they see how Somerville set up, and they'll get the right package out there defensively. But Somerville may also change their play call on 4th and short.
Roberson CPA's passion is helping people achieve business success and financial independence. While we certainly provide traditional accounting services such as tax preparation, payroll, and bookkeeping, we also offer a variety of advisory services to help with business planning, social security decisions, income and asset growth, tax efficiency, and much more. Benton Roberson CPAs is here to help our clients achieve their goals through a generational relationship and wealth building. We hope to see you soon.
At Deo, our purpose is to provide you with the best quality drink available and the fastest service. Now with 10 little yellow drive-through coffee shops in the foothills of the Sierra Nevada. Voted Best Cup of Coffee 16 years in a row. Check out our menu and locations at deoespresso.com.
Less than a minute. Late in the fourth. Linden 20, Somerville 14. It's fourth and short. Somerville needs to get to the 17-yard line. Leveros has Hanley moving to the left. Leveros runs. He gets the first hurdles. First down, Somerville, and then a penalty flag that comes in way late. We'll see what this call is at the end of the play. Somerville does it again through the legs of Leveros. Leveros going back to the sideline to get a play call. They're going to wave off the flag, and now Leveros needs to get back into the huddle, get his offense up there, because once this ball and the chains are set, this clock is going to start. So Somerville gets up. Clock winds. 12 yards out. Leveros running again, bouncing towards his sideline, cuts up field inside the 10. Late Bear comes in, try to take him down and just say, hey, let's keep this thing rolling, but looks like Somerville may have had one more timeout that they called to stop the clock at the end of this. No, clock continues to run. Leveros again on the run, bulldozing near the 5. 15 seconds left in the game. Coach Leveros has been trying to call timeout this entire time. Only 9 seconds are left on the clock. They'll have to put more. Officials are going to have to talk about this and see if they are going to add more time. They should, as Leveros was furious on the sideline, yelling at the top of his lungs to stop the clock. Closest game Somerville has faced all season long. They're going to add just 3 seconds. And the Linden fans in full anger, not liking that call, but Leveros was calling to stop the clock, in which it had about 15 seconds. And so Linden fans are getting a big deal. Went to Grocery Outlet and got 3 seconds off. Closest game all season long for Somerville. The Lions lost to Houston 28-21 earlier this year. It was way back in week 3, September 12th. And another one coming down to the wire. 12 seconds. First and goal. Leveros takes the snap right up the middle. He is in. Touchdown, Somerville. Leveros breaks the plane and ties the game at 20. Bryce Leveros with yet another rushing touchdown this season, counted for 17. Two blockers, Lopez and Hanley, going right through the line. 20-20. Time did not run out yet. There's 7 seconds. And they go to the 4.5-star kicker with multiple college offers, the Bigfoot Bryson Benitez. But the Linden Lions want to talk about this and how they can stop one of the top kickers, not only in the state but also in the nation, from tacking on a simple extra point. The thing is, kickers, Pat McAfee talks about it all the time. The reason ESPN College Game Day has a kicking competition every Saturday during college football is because kicking is not easy. You can be one of the best. You can be an NFL kicker, still miss, and you're cut the next week. They expect you to make it, but at the same time, it's just not easy. But what we've seen from Bryson Benitez all season, as long as the defense doesn't get in the mix, he will put the ball through the yellow posts. 7 seconds. Clock will not start for the extra point. The Linden Lions wanting to block this and send it into extra time. And usually for Bryson Benitez, his holder is Luke Larson. But earlier in the game, got ejected. And so they have to go to their secondary placeholder, Malachi Lopez. To take a 1-point lead. The PAT defense jumps early, and that'll set them half a yard closer. They're trying to get in front. And one thing about this is that Linden knows how good Bryson Benitez is. So if you keep jumping the line, they'll get half the distance closer each penalty. Half the distance closer, half the distance closer. But Somerville is not going to result to a 2-point conversion. They're going to keep Benitez out there because his success rate is high. And eventually, if the defense keeps jumping, the officials can just award the point to Somerville. More movement as Benitez puts it through. But that'll go against the defense. Like I said, it's one of those almost unknown rules, but at any point, the official can award points to a team. And Somerville is not going to have Leveros back out there. They're going to keep Benitez with the highest percentage. So if there's another offsides, encroachment, whatever it may be, officially, the white hat can just give the point to Somerville and say, if you're going to keep jumping off sides, this is just going to be their point. Jumped again. Lions fans not liking it. It's the KCRA 3 High School Playbook Game of the Week. Del Rogers in attendance. You can watch the story at 11 o'clock tonight on KCRA 3. Coming down to the wire, no better game to choose than this. So half the distance closer again to the goal line. Benitez still kicking from the 10. Defense moving. No whistles this time. Benitez! It's good! Benitez takes the lead by 1. The 4.5-star kicker puts it through the uprights. Somerville has the lead 21-20. Still 7 seconds to go, but the Somerville Bears, late in the fourth quarter, drive down the field, having Leveros run nearly every single play. The defense had no idea how to stop him. He finds the end zone, and after multiple penalties on the defense, Bryson Benitez automatic for the PAT. Somerville looking to take down the Lions for the 4th time in 10 years. Last time we had this close of a battle against the Linden Lions was all the way back on November 4th of 2011 when Somerville lost by 3, 30-27. Neither of these teams have had a game that has been decided by 3 points or less. Seven seconds. Benitez, we've seen him kick it to the back of the end zone. That'll put their offense on the field. We'll see what the coaches decide to do as they have a lot of options with Benitez. He can do a squib kick. He can do a floater to the air like he does here. Received at the 5. Clock running down. They're going to switch it to Smith. He's running up the right side of the field. They're going to throw it back. They're going to try to lateral. Lopez gets a hand. Another lateral. Up the middle. Trying to break free. Ball comes loose. It's into the hands of Juarez. There goes Rafferty. Penalty flag on the ground. Time expires. Game over. Somerville takes it 21-20. Somerville 21-20. The officials are going to say, wait a minute, we have to check the penalty flag. If it's against Somerville, there will be an untimed down. If it's against Linden, the Bears take second place in the MLL, and this game is over. Illegal forward pass. Game over. 21-20. Somerville with a win. end the season, taking down the Linden Lions away. It was Bryce Leveros with the touchdown to tie it up, and then Bryson Benitez the extra point. 8-2 overall record for the Somerville Bears, 6-1 in league, only losing to Calaveras, who are the Motherlode League champions. Next week, bowl games for 9 through 12 in the playoff rankings, but then 1 through 8 will be going into the playoff bracket for the CIF Sac Joaquin section. You can expect Somerville to be there. Linden right on the edge. We'll see if they can get into a bracket or if they'll be playing a bowl game. Until next time, for you on NorCal Sports TV, it's been a pleasure all season long bringing you Bears football, finishing up my 7th season. Thanks to my entire crew throughout the season as well, not just tonight, but we have no more Bears football coverage for you this season. We'll see you next year. Wow.